I remember his eyes. They weren't normal. Like, he was definitely on some kind of drug.
He had this little extension cord thing. He put it around my neck and pinned me down on the ground. It was almost impossible for me to breathe if I didn't have my hand right here.
They took me down into a basement, and basically that's where everything happened.
He repeatedly punching me in my face.
And I was like, no, please don't. My daughter's right there.
I just remember he kept saying that he was going to kill me and he had a gun.
Just don't kill me. Just let me live.
I felt like what would be best, to keep fighting or to just give up.
That night I came so close to death.
Flint, Michigan is a jurisdiction like so many others in the United States that has a backlog of untested sexual assault kits.
Flint's a really good example of a city that had a large amount of sexual assaults happen and wasn't able to economically keep up with doing the testing.
When Flint, Michigan was hit with the closure of auto plants in the 80s, it not only devastated its economy, but its people too, and they have yet to fully recover. Unemployment led to a spike in crime which became rampant as the police force dwindled in size due to massive budget cuts. They had something on the order of 400 police officers on the streets, and now they only have 100. I mean, that's shocking.
Hundreds of rape kits were collected after each attack, containing potential DNA evidence. Because of the financial hardships that the city of Flint has experienced, these kits have been sitting untested for years. But the Flint Police Department, led by Chief James Tolbert, are ready to change all that. I think it really shows the spirit of the men and women of the Flint Police Department for working so hard and being willing to reach out for help, because I think, what they care about more than anything is their citizens.
There are so many people that have lived here for generations, and they're fighting hard to win their city back. And for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be joining them. We've sent 71 of their untested rape kits out for DNA testing, and we're going to be working hand in hand with the Flint Police Department to try to find these rapists and put them away so that the whole city can feel safer.
Just judging by how violent some of these sexual assaults are and how scary the individuals who perpetrated them are, the only way to stop these guys is to put them in a prison cell. Every single rape kit represents a person waiting for answers.
The biggest reason we're doing this is to bring these survivors some justice. Hi. How are ya?
Just fine.
Casey Garrett. We've been in contact with Lieutenant Devin Burnritter and Sergeant Will Surface for a while now.
Nice to meet you.
Sergeant Surface, Casey Garrett. Their team is ready to hit the ground running, and so are we.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're going to do a lot of good for these people.
You got a spot for us to set up?
Yes, we do. It's right this way.
All right, great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'm the main sergeant in charge of the sex crime department. The city, we're under some economic stress, but we're doing the best we can. We don't get to say we can't do it. We just keep pushing forward, and I think we do make a difference.
Hey, Ed.
I'm Will Surface.
Will, Ed Tacky, how are you?
Nice to meet you, sir.
Real pleasure.
We're bringing in Ed Tacky to help us on this case as well. Ed's an incredible resource because he has been doing this for so many years. Ed's ex-NYPD.
Oh, really?
I don't know, like 30 years, Ed, right?
28. Okay.
28.
Yeah.
I'm from Long Island, New York. Some people say I have an accent. I don't see it, but what can you say?
Great meeting, everybody. Thank you very much. Go get them.
I spent 11 years with the Manhattan Special Victims Squad, where our focus was on felony sex crimes cases.
So, Will, how long have you been with Flint PD?
I've been here, it'll be 17 years in July.
You are the sex crimes detective, right?
I'm pretty much the main one.
Yeah, you guys are pretty understaffed, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Well, and Flint's in no different position than so many jurisdictions in the country with untested kids. You know, it's just a matter of money.
It's also the nature of the assault. A lot of times it's hard to get hold of the victims. The victims feel bad about what happened. They're embarrassed. They want to come back forward. And this is great that we can hopefully show to the public that even though they are the victim, there's nothing for them to be embarrassed of. They need to help us help them get the justice they deserve.
I couldn't agree with you more. They're in great hands with you.
We're going to do the very best we can for them.
So, Will, before we got here, you did a lot of work pulling together all of the sexual assault kits and sending them off to Sorensen.
Right.
Before we got here, the Flint Police Department sent 71 untested kits to one of the best labs in the country. Of the 71 cases that we picked out to send first, we have them all listed up here on the chart.
Correct.
If the lab's able to identify enough genetic information from the sample and develop a full DNA profile, that profile can be loaded into CODIS. CODIS is a national DNA database that matches DNA from crime scenes to DNA of known offenders. While we're here helping the Flint Police Department, DNA results from these cases will be gradually coming in.
Well, one of the victims we're looking at here is Jessica. In 2011, Jessica was raped while Jessica and her husband were held hostage in their trailer.
I finished going through her file.
What'd you find out?
She was pregnant at the time. The perpetrator had the husband remove her clothing before the sexual assault at knife point. Also, their 8-month-old daughter was present.
Well, that's a scary guy.
And Eugene, obviously, I mean, he's an eyewitness. It's rare in a rape to have an eyewitness because offenders generally don't choose a place where there's going to be. So I need to know a little bit about how it was that he was able to subdue Eugene with the weapon and her.
Lots of questions on this one, definitely.
Although there's a police report, there was no formal interview done with Jessica. So it's important that Will start the investigation by taking a statement from her.
How's this? This okay?
Will's going to be joined by Ann, who's a local victims advocate at the YWCA here in Flint.
How you doing? All right, a little nervous, but...
Jessica has a disability called arthrogryposis, where the bones and joints fuse together, causing her to have to be wheelchair bound.
I was born this way, so it was either pretty much adapt and learn how to live or give up and die.
We're going to go back to 2011. Have you been thinking about it lately?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and who was at home?
It was me, my husband, and our daughter. I was pregnant with my son. It started the night before. One of the guys that lived in the park, he wanted me to kiss him, and I told him 3 times, if you don't get out of my face, I'm kicking you in the balls. He didn't believe me, so I did it. And then I told him to leave my property, and then he turned around and said, karma's a bitch, and wait and see what happens.
Do you know what his name was?
Justin, I don't know his last name, but I know he's got a barbed wire tattooed around his neck.
Was he white or was he black?
That guy was white. And then the following morning, all that happened.
I want to say around 7:30, the sun was just rising. The door got kicked in, and then the guy came back to the bedroom, and he forced my ex, Eugene, into the corner with a knife.
Was this the same guy that you kicked?
No, this guy was black. He made my husband take off my clothes and sit in the corner, which was at the head of our bed.
Wow.
And he said I was sent here to kill you. And I was like, no, please don't. My daughter's right there.
First he made me give him head, and then it went to intercourse.
But I remember his eyes, they weren't normal. Like, he was definitely on some kind of drug.
And then to get him to stop, I told him that I was like 8-9 months pregnant. It was hurting. Right before he left, he told us if we were to call the cops, he said that he would have someone find us and kill us.
Okay. All right. Well, what I do, I have some pictures here, okay? I want you to look at them.
Will has put together a packet of suspect photos based on Jessica's original description of the suspect so that he can see whether or not she can identify the guy who raped her.
Tell me when you're ready for me to turn the page.
you ready for me to turn the page?
Jessica's looking to see if she can identify her attacker. But unfortunately, she's not able to, which happens in these types of cases.
When he was there, he had a hat and coat on and was very scruffy.
So our best lead is going to be trying to track down Justin, the guy she fought with the night before the rape.
Let me step up for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
How you doing?
Okay. I hope they finally get somewhere for my daughter and my ex-husband's sake, really.
Well, I think you're number one first, okay?
So tell us a little bit about your family, your kids.
I have 3 kids that are 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, wow.
That's a handful.
That's a challenge.
Jessica has had to live with the effects of this rape for 4 years, particularly the fact that it's been unsolved all this time. How are you doing?
It's difficult, but I'm not going to live in fear for the rest of my life. I'm not going to be sheltered in a house because I'm too scared to walk outside.
Those that are worried about coming out, maybe her coming out will help them come out. If it just brings one, that's a plus.
When I would doubt myself, I would think back, okay, there's other people out there that need it.
Well, you know, and one of the other things that the individual had told her that he would kill her if she came forward and spoke, so.
Right.
Now with the shoes on the other foot and he's running.
That's right. And we're really, really dedicated to getting him off the streets so that there's no other victims of his.
Yeah, I don't want people to go through what I went through.
On Jessica's case, we're going to try to talk to Eugene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, the ex-husband.
Now that Jessica's interview is over, we want to get a list of witnesses together so we can start the investigation on her case. We want to start by talking to Eugene.
Do you want to write Justin up there?
We also need to talk to Justin, the guy that Jessica fought with the night before the rape, who threatened her by saying, "Karma's a bitch." While some of the other investigators are tracking down some of these witnesses, there's the pack and play. Mm-hmm. We want to go to the crime scene so we can really get a picture of what happened there that night.
We have the pictures from the trailer that the scene officer took with us, so we'll be able to look through those.
Okay.
Even though the trailer in Jessica's case has been destroyed, we're able to go out to a similar trailer and just get an idea of the original crime scene.
Tell us a little bit about this area.
We call it the East Side. Been over there for narcotics. There's been shootings. There's been murders. There's still good people everywhere. I never want to say it's a horrible area, but you know, it has some drug problems. In our pictures, the ramp would have went down that way for Jessica to get up in her electric chair. And the door was obviously pushed in and damaged.
Yeah, there's some scuff marks and different things on the lower part where it looks like somebody had kicked it.
Yeah. So come on in and...
So this would have been where he first encountered Eugene, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, yes. Eugene met him at the door.
You can see the little kids' toys, even there's like little jumpy thing right inside the house.
Right.
So he walked Eugene back down here to the bedroom.
This picture puts the pack and play literally right next to where the mattress was.
Yeah.
There's no way you could miss that baby.
He saw the baby.
To look at a sample like this, it reveals how enclosed of a space it is.
It's a small enough area that with a knife, you really could control 2 people in this area. I mean, it's so small.
You know, just because somebody has a knife and not a gun doesn't mean you're in less harm. No. You know, a cut through the throat, he's dead.
It's terrifying.
Sure is.
All right, so we got some 911 stuff to go over.
After the attack in Jessica's case, police actually got a number of 911 calls from that trailer park.
She said that some black guy broke into the house and raped her. She is critically disabled.
It seems pretty clear that some of those callers may have actually witnessed something that day.
One of our tenants got raped. Okay, do we need an ambulance as well? Harold, do we need an ambulance? Okay, what's your name? Joey Bruner.
You know, we got the neighbor that called, then the manager called, so obviously it became known.
It's a trailer park, you know, very close. Should be social.
Even though the trailer park is gone, I think it's essential that we talk to people that were there. He's all the way down there on the right.
Okay. Are you armed, Harold?
Yes, I am.
I see that.
Okay.
I have my CCW in my wallet.
Okay. You don't mind if I take your gun off here just for a second,
go ahead.
do you? I appreciate it.
First one up is Harold, who made the 911 calls. I think it's very important we speak to him because it'll give us an opportunity to straighten out some of the confusion.
Did you know if Jessica and Eugene had any problems with anybody in the park?
Not with her, but there was an incident with him. There were some drug dealers living in the park that he had some issues with.
Who was that?
I don't know his name. He is male, African. He had dreads. Quite tall, but skinny.
So why did you think he had a problem?
Because he couldn't afford to pay.
He couldn't. So you thought he got some dope from him and they couldn't afford?
A lot of people did that in the park. I do know there was a lot of legal activity going in and out of that place.
Harold paints a picture for us of a lot of partying, including drugs, alcohol at the park.
You know a guy named Justin?
Not coming to my mind.
But unfortunately, Harold doesn't remember Justin, who was the person that Jessica kicked to the groin.
Is there anything you remember? Anybody in the park? Did you know a Justin?
Did you know a guy named Justin?
Yep.
There was a Justin that Jessica knew, and he had barbed wire around his neck.
Was Justin associated with anybody else in the park? Somebody he'd hang out with?
I would always see him with someone else, but I didn't know his name.
What kind of activity was Justin into?
He used to break into things and drink and throw bottles and pee outside in front of my trailer. I had to scream at him a couple times. I'm like, oh my gosh, do that somewhere else, you know.
Is Jessica okay? Do you know?
Yes, she is. She's actually doing much better. People seem to know about Justin. I know they're taking some efforts to try to locate him, and I still think it's important because we need to check if there's some connection between him and the sexual assault that took place.
Did we ID Justin?
Not yet. I haven't heard back from
So
Coco
everybody
yet.
knows him by the first name, but nothing else.
While we continue to search for the guy who could lead us to Jessica's rapist, Sergeant Surface is going to sit down with another survivor of a horrible crime.
Tell me what was going through your mind.
Just don't kill me. Just let me live.
Got the interviews here. I'm going to take over for the prosecutor.
Where are all the medicals in those? The Flint Police Department has invited us in to help work on some of their older unsolved rape cases. They've remained unsolved and untested because of budgetary constraints. All right, and then updates on Jessica's case. Jessica, who was attacked back in 2011, had a confrontation with a man named Justin the night before her attack.
He has a number of tattoos.
His barbed wire tattoo around his neck.
Although we haven't had any luck in finding Justin.
How we doing?
Okay, I have a list. I printed out their photos. This is the list of males with neck tattoos that were in our Aegis system.
Intelligence run by the Flint Police Department has developed a list of Justins that fit the description. We've narrowed down that list some, and we've nailed down a last known address of the guy we think is our Justin.
Yeah, there it is. It does not look good at all. No, it doesn't.
Looks like the cylinder was taken out.
Yeah. What place?
Somebody respond?
No. Yeah, that is not.
Yeah, it's empty.
It's frustrating that we haven't been able to find Justin.
All right.
So now we really have to rely on positive DNA results to move Jessica's case forward. In the meantime, we're going to focus on another survivor whose rape has also remained unsolved.
A lot of things crossed my mind, and my children were the first. What are they gonna do without me? All I wanted to do was just get out of there alive.
Labona stated that she was drinking and doing drugs with the suspect. He then started to make sexual advances, told her wanted to trade drugs for sex. She stated no. He then slapped her several times, assaulted her. He then raped her.
Because Labona was hanging out with her attacker, there's a chance that he could try to turn this into a he said, she said type of situation in court. While Will picks up Labona, we're going to review her medical records. This was such a brutal attack, and these records could really help the jury understand the brutality of it.
He left bruises to the inside of the thighs and to the chest. He also had scratches to the neck. He also had scratches on the shoulder.
The petechia, those broken blood vessels on her face, is going to be important.
She got pummeled.
You don't mind if we record, right? No. Okay.
And the victim's advocate is going to be in the interview with Will, and it's really nice because she'll also be there to support Labona throughout the whole process.
If you need me to hold your hand, or you just reach out, okay? I'm right here for you.
So far.
Okay, you're gonna be.
Now let's just start from the beginning.
I was walking down here, okay, and there was a guy on a bike. He asked me, did I get high? I was like, yeah. We went to his house. It never came up as to, like, drugs exchange for sex. And then drugs and alcohol was gone. He started feeling on me, and I was like, no. He actually grabbed, like, a extension cord or something. And was put it around my neck and, like, yanked me on the floor.
How are you fighting him?
I wasn't like really fighting him. I was just really basically trying to keep my hand around this wire thing and trying to get my hand up under there. So, and he penetrated.
Tell me what was going through your mind as this stuff was going.
Just don't kill me. Just let me live. Since the incident, I have not found it necessary to use any drugs or alcohol. Is everything okay every day? No. Everybody is gonna have an issue. But you don't have to pick up a drink or drug to deal with that issue.
What would happen to you if you would have fought?
Oh, Lord. I don't know. I don't know. I have 3 boys and 1 girl. The boy being the oldest. You know what my kids are? They are proud of me. Yeah. And they tell me that on a regular basis. So that keeps my days going.
It's a classic case of the perpetrator thinking that he had some right to have sex with her because they had been partying. Labona has felt guilty and ashamed, feeling like she put herself in that position, which she did not.
I think that's almost a challenge for the prosecutors, even more so than the detectives, because there are people who shift blame to a victim because they were out at night or they had a drink.
You know, you don't really see this kind of victim blaming that we deal with as prosecutors in sexual assaults and any other crime. These men who commit sexual assaults are predators, and they're looking for weakness. This morning, we're hoping to hear about some of the rape kits we sent to the lab for testing.
When we knew we were coming to Flint, we made some decisions about how many sexual assault kits to test.
Most of these backlog cities, when they have this huge number of kits in their property room, it doesn't mean that every single kit in the property room needs to be tested. They're going to have kits that were taken as part of a homicide where later it was found out there was no sexual component. They're going to have kits that were taken where the victim never spoke with police at all and refused to ever speak with police at all, so you're not sure what happened and you couldn't load that into CODIS. What we did was go through them all, categorize them, and try to find the cases that we thought would be most helped by CODIS. With very little information about the rapist and very few leads to follow up on at this point, getting a DNA result in Labona's case is really crucial to this investigation.
We heard from the lab, and this is one of the ones that we do have a DNA hit on, and I have a name.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh!
Awesome. Put it up on our report. It's our first one. That's awesome. Suspect hits in CODIS don't always give you the name of the offender right away.
His name is Donald Allen Scott.
But in Labona's case, we're lucky and we know exactly who we're looking for.
It all should be noted the description she gave of the suspect on the CODIS hit are similar descriptions.
Hello, how's everybody?
Great.
James Tolbert, how are you?
Chief Tolbert has an amazing attitude, and he is engaging every detective he can to help us work on these cases.
You know, we're here and we're moving forward now, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure that we have some justice. You know, you can't have this kind of evidence just sitting around, and quite frankly, it's very expensive to do all the testing. And so any kind of help that we can get that can assure that we're going after the right people, getting the right things done, I think it is great.
If we can solve one case or 50, I'll be happy.
I'll take
either
50.
way.
So you're basically going over a case now, huh?
We are. We got the great news from Will that there was a CODIS hit.
Does he have a criminal sexual history?
No, sir.
Okay.
Although the CODIS hit in Labona's case has revealed a name,
His name's still in the mailbox and everything.
without a past criminal sexual history, police cannot arrest Donald without verifying that he was not a consensual partner of Labona's.
I think he's still there.
Okay. Yeah. All right, we're going to move that direction.
So our team has tracked him down and is going to keep eyes on him while we talk to Labona to find out the name of her last consensual partner before the attack. If it wasn't Donald Scott, then there should be no reason why his DNA would be in that rape kit.
Remember when your last consensual sex partner before this happened, what his name was?
His name was James.
I just sent the arrest team to go grab him.
Do you know a Donald Scott?
No.
All right, you're the man. Thanks, buddy.
Well, from the DNA we got from the kid, that's his name, and I have him under arrest today. How you feeling?
My heart was like 90 miles per hour over here.
Remember what I told you? I said I was going to do the best I can for you, right? So I'm very proud of you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
It's like a burden. It's something lifted off my shoulders to, to make me feel like won't nobody else get hurt by this guy. He won't be able to hurt anybody again. And that's a good thing.
So now we've got Donald Scott under arrest, and Will's going to head in to question him about that night. All right, come on.
Okay, Donald, the only thing I want is the truth, okay? Have you ever lived on Gray Street?
Yeah, it's a big ass house.
Interrogations of people who commit sexual assaults is very different from an interrogation of somebody on a sole homicide.
Okay, was your room like in the basement or something?
No, I'm upstairs.
Oh, you're upstairs?
Because there's a lot more of getting inside of somebody's head. It's a different type of a game.
You should take some people back there?
No, my nephew's Muslim, man. He didn't buy that.
You never had one girlfriend come over? Huh.
That's not believable.
That's so good for the prosecutor.
Do you recognize this lady?
Since Donald Scott's DNA was found in Labona's rape kit, naturally his only defense is going to be that it was consensual sex.
If you had a relationship with her, would you know it?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah?
I remember that.
He's locking him in now.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
he's finished.
By insisting that he doesn't know Labona, Donald Scott has made his DNA evidence even more damning.
Did you just ever go buy dope and was friendly and just said, hey, let's go party?
No. I ain't assaulted nobody, neither. I ain't raped nobody, none of that.
Offered that up real quick.
Okay, can I tell you one more thing?
I need an attorney. Yeah, I need some help.
Outside of a confession, this was honestly the best possible result.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Donald Scott's insistence that he had never been to that house and that he did not know Labona is completely contradictory to his DNA being found in the rape kit. When you add that to the medical records that detail the viciousness of this attack, this case just got a lot stronger.
Yeah, I do believe there's a God. And in order for me to, get better, I have to forgive. And do I forgive him? Yeah, I do.
It's a long process. It took me a long time, but I never gave up, and that's the key. You can't give up. Don't let that person ruin your life forever.
We just got a huge break in Jessica's case. We found out that the DNA in her rape kit got a hit in CODIS.
And that suspect's name is Michael Coleman. He does not have an address listed. He has multiple warrants.
There's relatives in there, associates, in case you...
But everything laid back, we don't want them to know that we're looking at him.
Sounds good.
Nope.
So now Flint PD are headed out to find him and bring him in.
Do they have pretty good leads on Michael Coleman?
There's numerous addresses. They're narrowing it down. They're getting closer, I believe.
It's essential once we get to the point where there's a manhunt that we move as quickly and as efficiently as possible, because as we start checking out addresses, there's that possibility that the suspect gets tipped off.
29213 18th Avenue South.
Front door is unsecured here. It's going to be checking out.
Flint police are working diligently right now to track down Coleman and take him into custody.
4640 Paradise, code 4.
We can't find this Coleman.
While the search for Michael Coleman, the suspect in Jessica's case, continues, Jessica's rapist told her that he was sent there to kill them. So we want to try to find who sent him. And if Justin, the man Jessica had a confrontation with, had anything to do with it.
Sarah? Come here, honey.
So far, we haven't been able to find Jessica's ex-husband, Eugene, so Ed and Sergeant Donistork are going to talk to his sister, Tashara.
Eugene had called me and said, you need to come and get Isabella. I said, why? He said, just come and get her right now. So I said, okay. I got up, I went and got her, and Jessica's clothes were ripped. She had a big red mark on her face right here. I thought my brother had beat her. I was going to kill him. He's like, it wasn't me, it wasn't me.
You ever hear the name Michael Coleman?
No.
Okay.
Would you know Justin?
I've met him one time. It was Eugene's drug dealer, Justin. He's probably about the same height as me. Brownish blonde hair. He wore a dog collar. It's like a necklace that chokes you.
Oh, what about Eugene? Where's he crashing now?
My brother. That's my brother right there. No shit.
In Jessica's case, we have an eyewitness. The husband was actually present during the sexual assault. Hey, Eugene, how are you?
Hi. You?
Good, thanks. Not in any trouble. Nobody's in trouble.
Yeah, no trouble. Don't worry.
It helps tremendously in that it corroborates a lot of the details provided by the victim and also provides us with someone else who can identify the perpetrator in this case.
He kicked in my front door. He said he was sent there to kill me. And then he got up in my face with the knife and made me go over into the corner. He made me sit in the corner and watch it. And then Isabella started crying and he said, "You're lucky I love kids or you would be dead and left."
Okay. And it's a horrible situation. You had to sit there and watch what happened to Jessica. And that wasn't your fault. It's this man's fault that did it to Jessica. But if you know this man, I need to know. We did a rape kit on Jessica, and we got a DNA hit back. His name's Michael Coleman. Do you know that name?
No.
Remember anybody named Justin?
Yes.
Were you friends with him? Good friends with him?
No. I think Justin, he did send him.
And why do you think he sent him?
Why would he do that, though?
Tell us.
Because he knew where I lived.
Of course, you've been there many times.
My wife kicked him in the nuts.
There's nothing else. You didn't owe him anything. I don't care if it was money. I don't care if it was dope.
I didn't owe him nothing. He was always bumming off me.
You know, this is all to help.
And I'm telling you everything I know.
So that's it.
That's all I know.
The police have finally found Michael Coleman and we can bring him in for questioning. This is great.
first things first, Michael. Where were you living back in like 2011, 10?
I was living in past over at Elsie.
Did you ever go out to any of the trailer parks in the city?
Trailer park.
Yeah. Well, what about over there on Branch Road? I think there's a trailer park over on Branch Road.
Oh, I ain't
Never been over there?
Got the first denial.
You remember a white couple, a guy and a girl? I think the girl had some disability. She might have been in some kind of chair. Do you remember anybody like that?
No.
If I show you a picture, will that help?
Yeah.
Okay. Take your time.
I don't know this girl.
Okay. So for sure, you don't know her?
I don't know her.
Never met her?
Never met her.
Never met her. Okay, did you ever have sex with her?
Why would I have sex with her? I don't know her.
So there's no way, obviously, that your DNA would be inside that young lady and that I would have that.
Right. We can go for it.
Well, funny thing is, we don't have to go for it. I got your name from DNA that was taken out of that girl. This is your DNA, and that is why you are here. This is your DNA, and that is why you are here. I understand you not wanting to tell me the truth. I understand that this is hard to talk about.
You know, I don't remember when I get drunk.
Tell me what you do remember, please.
I do remember seeing her.
I do remember seeing her.
I heard Pig saying, old girl right there, and old boy right there owed me some dope money.
Who's Pig?
That's all I know about is Pig.
White guy? Black guy?
White guy.
Well, do you know a guy named Justin? He's a middle white guy. Had something around his neck.
Yeah, he'll tell you. That's his best friend.
Oh, Justin's best friend is Pig.
Yeah.
It seems like Justin is somehow connected to Jessica's case, but we just don't know how. So what's important for Jessica's case is for Will to get Michael to tell him exactly what happened that morning.
I was like, you old pig. That's what I said.
You did something up. We both know that. Tell me what happened when you went in.
I looked at her and I was like, well, you know, you want me to kill y'all. She said, well, no, please don't. She said, I got a baby that lives here. I did something stupid, which I wish I could take it back.
What did you do?
I told her to give me some.
Give me some what?
I told her to give me some.
He's got him. He's totally got him.
And then, what did you and her do?
Sex.
We had sex. God. Will just got a confession from Michael. This is amazing.
Did he give it?
Yep. Yes, you did.
Wow. Good job.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job. We're hoping that what we found out in this investigation will help the Flint Police Department find anybody else that could have been involved in Jessica's attack. Y'all's department's ability to get them arrested and then your ability to get them interviewed, it's beyond, anything I could have expected.
And we're not even done.
And we're not even close. Hello. Hi, how are you? Good to see you again. Yeah, it's great. With such a complete and full confession by Michael Coleman, we're excited to tell Jessica the news.
After you stepped forward, we ended up getting Michael Coleman, who was a suspect. I interrogated him, and after a while, I got a full confession.
Wow.
Still could be some proceedings where you might have to testify or not, if there is a plea or anything like that, but the hard part is done.
After it happened, I told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna let this bother me. I'm not gonna be stuck in a house because I'm scared to walk down the street. And people like him they like to take that away from people. and I refused to let him do it.
How do you feel?
I'm ecstatic. Yep, I've seen her smiling more than she had in a long time.
You're the hero. Every day's a new day now.
Yep.
Let's go out and grab it.
Yeah, that's why I want to go back to college. And
Get that degree.
That's right.
We just keep hitting the rest of them cases and get all them bad guys.
We're gonna try.
thank you. I really appreciate all you've done.
No, you bet.
Thank
One more
you.
hug. I know it.
Yes.
Even with all we have accomplished here this week,
I did something stupid, which I wish I could take it back.
there are so many survivors here in Flint that still need justice.
Out of the 71 kids, 65 of them were positive for male DNA.
I'm telling you, man, I was never there. I never seen that girl a day in my life.
You can never forget somebody that done harm to you. You will always remember their face.
Will, Devin, Chief Tolbert, and all the officers here at Flint PD are dedicated to getting these survivors justice. And we're going to be right here with them.